Hello everyone. Dutifulness. To regard one's country at the highest level more than anything is a true example of dutifulness. In true sense, a country's foundation depends on such dedicated soldiers of a country. If we consider a few examples of dutifulness in the past or the present, then there are some people who have created such exceptional examples that have gone to inspire thousands of other people. Just like Lieutenant Manoj Kumar Pandey, Grenadier Yogendra Singh Yadav, and Captain Vikram Batra. And today we will talk about the dutifulness of the great Captain Vikram Batra. When a soldier goes to war, then either he wants to come back with the flag of victory in his hand, or he takes pride in coming back home even if it means wrapping up his body with the same flag. The story that I'm going to tell you today, that story actually began 47 years back in Palampur district of Himachal Pradesh, when twin sons were born at a teacher couple's house. Everyone at home was celebrating the birth of the sons. They all blessed the children with prosperity and long life. But how much the blessings would be effective for the elder son Vikram Batra, nobody knew about it. When the right time came, young Vikram Batra was put at Palampur's DAV school for his studies. Since childhood, Vikram was very fond of learning karate, where he also received the green belt. Since he was in an army school, Vikram very closely came to know the lives of the soldiers in the army, and maybe from here he started having his dreams. Later on, Vikram completed his graduation from DAV college itself. Vikram started to clearly see his destination, and that is why after completing his studies, Vikram joined the NCC and Air Wing. In NCC, he was selected as the Air Wing cadet. At the same time, Vikram also did a 40-day training from the Flying Club. While pursuing his post-graduation degree from Chandigarh, Vikram also started preparing for the CDA examination. For some time, Vikram also worked at a local travel agency. But then, Vikram got selected in the CDA exam soon. His ultimate objective was to join the Indian Army. Almost at the young age of 22, Vikram was a part of the Manekshaw battalion. And almost after 19 months training, he was commissioned as a lieutenant at the 13th Battalion and Kashmir Rifles soon. After taking 1 month's training, he was sent to Sopore of Baramulla district in Jammu and Kashmir, because at that time there was heavy terrorist activities in this area. After this, Vikram was enrolled in an infantry school for 5 months special training, and he was sent to his battalion in Jammu and Kashmir all over again. From here, his battalion was first ordered to go to Shahjahanpur district of Uttar Pradesh. Then his battalion was transferred to Dras in Jammu and Kashmir. After completing the Tololing Mountain mission with his team, his commanding officer planned to attack flying 5140 before the dawn. Otherwise, the battalion would have had great loss. As per the commanding officer's plan, Vikram, along with his team, reached the top by throwing grenade on Pakistan's bunkers and gun posts. Vikram Batra fought all alone in 1-to-1 fight and killed 3 enemies. he himself got seriously injured. But he did not care about his injuries, and he went on to capture the second enemy position and sent message through radio wire about the victory. After Vikram's victory, he was promoted to the position of Captain Vikram Batra. From here, his team was sent to Mushko Valley to take some rest. His team's next target was to capture 4875 Point. On the night of 4th July 1999, the Indian Army started bombing on the enemy posts, which continued till late night. Vikram was not well and he was asked to take rest. But on the flat top, the other captain got injured, and taking advantage of this situation, the Pakistan's army moved further in speed. Vikram Batra could see everything from the fire support base. Even after being unwell, Vikram asked permission from his commanding officer to allow him to go to flat top, but he was not getting the orders soon. Vikram and his team did not care about the court-martial, and they decided to go to flat top, and they left for their destination. Whereas Pakistan's army got the news of Vikram and his team approaching towards them, but Vikram still moved forward along with his team. While approaching ahead, when Vikram noticed that his trapped army men were being fired at by the Pakistan's army, then Vikram completely finished that point with grenades. Amidst heavy firing by the enemies, Captain Vikram with his team approached towards Segar. During this time, there was also a moment when Captain Vikram Batra had to fight directly with 4 enemy men, just like a film's hero. Just then, a colleague of Captain Vikram Batra got hit by a bullet. Captain Vikram was discussing with other colleagues about saving the injured soldier. Right at that time, an enemy sniper shot a bullet at the chest of Captain Vikram Batra, and he was also attacked in his head. Even after getting injured, Captain Vikram Batra somehow managed to drag himself from there and threw grenade on the enemy men and killed them all. But Captain Vikram was seriously injured. It was impossible for him to survive. This is how our brave heart army man passed away on 7th July 1999 by doing his duty towards his motherland and was hailed as a martyr. During the war, when Captain Vikram Batra captured 5140 Point and passed on the code message of his victory as Dil Mange More. When he said so, then not only an army but his name spread across the entire nation. At one point, Captain Vikram Batra had got a job at Merchant Navy with huge package. But because of his dream of serving his country and his dutifulness towards his nation, he did not take this offer. Because he wanted to achieve the highest army award, and that is Paramveer Chakra. And in his words, he wanted to come home being wrapped in the tricolor. What can be a biggest example of dutifulness than this? We must learn from such brave hearts of our nation how to remain dutiful towards one's country. Dutifulness is that power which gives us courage in every ups and downs of our lives to move ahead. Thank you.